Okay, back in the sewers. Sorry for if I interrupt the game so abruptly. Real life and all that. It was about time we ended anyway. I think we could have wrapped things up here in about 15 minutes,
I hope this
but
is
you
worth it.
never know. You never know. There aren't all that many fights, maybe 2, 3 groups like this. Goddamn mustard jelly again.
Yeah. Hold still. Hold still. Yeah.
Fatigue resistance. And we're slowed. Slowed. Oh, crap.
Hold still.
I can't express enough how much I hate these. It's not. I don't hate tough opponents. I hate the buffing opponents because now it takes so long to do anything. That's a breath weapon. Still worth 2,000 experience points. Not bad. This is not related to the sword in the sewers.
I'll see to it.
What is this related to? It's related to
It's
nothing.
done.
Just an adventuring group who's been destroyed. They confuse people with their spores. Let's see if we can confuse them with our singing. Not seeing any kind of saving throws. It's not to say they don't happen. Could be that they're immune to it because they have a natural ability to cause it. Why would we fight this though? Myconoid King could be fairly valuable as far as experience is concerned, but that's it.
Potentis. Vita mortis care.
It just doesn't seem like a good idea to go after them. Use a melee weapon if you get confused. You're so slow. Ah.
Let's do this quick and painful.
One hit and it'll go down. We lost our stone skin. We're not gonna fight the Mechanoid King like this. What we're gonna do is turn invisible and go and rest. I thought this might be a sort of a minor thing, the slow that will go away in a few rounds. No.
I'm there.
No, 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 no,
It
no.
must be.
No. No.
It's probably best left.
I think the sword you can get from here has some kind of protection against mental attacks because it's a sentient sword. It might protect us from confusion. I'm not certain, but it's certainly worth a try. Need a staff, shaman staff. Where? That's the shaman. Excellent. Don't want to use this on you though.
Potentis. Hold still.
Just need the staff. This one sword. Well, it's worth a few hundred gold. Crap. I think we're returned to stone.
I hope this is worth it.
What are you gonna do against traps like that? What can you do? There's really nothing you can do. It's somewhere here, so we need to find another place to cross it or just use the other ledge there and hope that's not where the trap is.
Hold still. Yeah. Time is up for you, my friend.
My friend indeed. Use the other plank that is trapped. We need to get a higher armor class too very quickly. With the current armor class we can't really stand up against proper warriors even for a few seconds. We still can't win against them with the proper armor class because we have so few attacks, but at least we would have something. Yeah, I think this will end the fight. Single cast. Bastard. Poison attack. Ooh, holy crap, Pierce Magic. 6th level spell. Yes, please. I'm using standard healing potions basically as throwaway items. So the moment we get them, I'll use them if I have any kind of wounds. They're simply too weak to really function as in combat heals. Just won't do. Okay, we still need one more item. And that is blood of a friend true. So, Mr. Carrion Crawler, true friend, you must die. It's a Carrion Crawler though, so it's a bit of a problem.
Scream for mercy!
I don't recall the order. All the items need to be placed in a correct order. Ah, okay. It's the hand, it's the ring, it's the staff, it's the blood. 4 items.
Yes? Yes?
Tell me about the ring. Not the first, nor does it belong in the third pipe, so it's the second item. Hand. Balaf's hand. Suffering is of prime importance, so hand, ring, wand, blood, maybe. No, it'll be the last, so hand, ring, blood, staff. I can't ask about the blood because, yeah, murdered his friend, not exactly willing to talk about it. Ring. Blood, so 2, 3. And our new weapon. Lilar Core. +3, immunity to charm and confusion. Better than what we currently have, and the extra immunity is certainly a weapon. Are you gonna start talking?
So, are we gonna kill something now?
What's your status?
What's my status? Well, since when do you care about me unless I'm impaled in something's guts? Oh, well, fine. Let me think for a minute. Well, I suppose I'm okay. Why? Are we gonna go kill something now? How about now? No? Now? Maybe?
Yeah, what exactly are you expecting? It's a sword.
So, are we gonna kill something now?
Might you have any advice, O sentient sword?
Advice, eh? Well, besides working on your swordsmanship, besides that, I'd have to think. Find someone rich and kill them. Then find someone richer and kill them too. Hack and slash your way to fortune. Woohoo!
Sounds like a solid advice to me. Now we're gonna kill the Mushroom King, Myconoid King. His confusion abilities will not work on us anymore.
Yes?
Yeah, Qualo is confused. He doesn't recall what's been happening here. Hmm. Well, it's a better weapon than what we had. Much better. And the extra enchantment bonus can be deceptively minor. At the same time, the actual impact on your game can be massive. It's too big to go through the door. Or opening. So free kill for us.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get anything from this mushroom dude. Might as well start the fight being invisible. He could be a very good fighter though, I don't know.
It's done.
If he is, we're gonna die. We might benefit from keeping our distance. Because if he has multiple attacks per round and we have only one, after we've done our own attack, it's insanity to stay there. We're basically just taking attacks from him at that
Scream.
point. Yeah, he's quite a bit better at this game than I am. And this provides nothing of value. Shit. Good way to get rid of these spell scrolls.
Bring 'em on. I ain't done.
Yep, it was a fairly unremarkable enemy overall.
I'm there.
But it's an example of what all our fights against proper fighters or monsters gonna be. Terrible, 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 terrible. We have no longer any healing items either. So we need to start buying those too.
If it must be done.
I think we're clearing out this establishment while we're at it. We should be fighting against guards, which aren't that impressive. Yes, that sounds about right.
You! Have you seen my husband? I know he's in here somewhere!
Umar.
Life's been getting prickly on me arse.
So... Naturally, we're gonna tell the wife where the husband is.
Is anyone willing to hear my plea?
No.
Anyone? You all know me. I've helped some of you. Is this the thanks I get? I've helped lots of your kind.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Good. Our healing abilities are so pathetic. Okay, I saw your husband upstairs.
You! Have you seen my husband? I know he's in here somewhere!
Yes, I met him in the back rooms. Perhaps you could find him there.
Rumor! Rumor!
Darling?
Don't you darling me! You will come home with me this very instant!
Yes, dear.
No, you can't have him. He's mine.
Yeah, there's gonna be a fight.
Life's been getting prickly on me arse.
Okay. It's a good deed to do this. What do I care? I have to be very pragmatic about these things. I need all the help I can get. I need access to all the tools I can get. I guess let's say my character likes to stir the pot. So every time there's a chance to cause some conflict one way or another, we're right into that. Very much into that. And I don't like to be told where I can and can't go. In trouble. Beastmaster. How do I... heal myself.
Boring, boring, boring!
Excellent. No, I can't get out of here. Failure saving throw. How to get out? I don't want to start a fight in a constricted space like this. Yes, I'll have to. Fine, fine, fine. Injured. Nashar is fighting the Beastmaster. Excellent. That's how it should be. And the winner gets to be killed by me. No. Everyone gets to be killed by me. I want to fight against the bears. Is there anything to be won there? I don't think so. Stone to flesh. Twig and bow. 3 shots per round. Short bow, not interested. Stone to flesh. Might as well learn it. I'm never gonna use it though. Ah. Exactly. I'll be immune to your attack, so good luck trying to harm me.
Some of my finest work!
I don't think this yields anything useful as far as equipment is concerned. Just opens up some shopping possibilities, that's pretty much it. And naturally you get a little bit of experience.
Yeah.
You gonna pick a fight with me?
Declare yourself.
Yep.
I'll test your metal.
Let's do this quick and pain.
Oh shit, a mage. Ah, just mirror image. That's not too bad. Haste. Ah. Ah, shit.
Let's do this
And
quick
this
and
one's for
pain.
Grandma, who said I'd never amount to anything more than a butter knife.
We better take care of all the guards before releasing prisoners. And the mage could be a real problem though. Don't have any protections left and would have to take on the mage and its protections. It's troublesome, but it needs to be done. Protection from normal missiles? Well, these are magical arrows, so it won't work. Good idea though.
I'll test your metal with cold steel.
Even the mages are better fighters than I am.
Ooh, throw a coin in that fountain.
Okay, we got a few thousand experience points from that, and that's pretty much it.
You have the key. You have it. Thank the gods. We are free, my brothers. Go now and free the women. Hendak will strike his blade into the heart of our so-called owner, so that he shall never trouble you again. Go and savor your freedom.
Praise be, we are free! Free at last!
Thank you again, my friends. Now, to the task of killing that fiend Leighton. Assist me if you wish. Otherwise, stand and watch the vengeance of Hendak be fulfilled.
Run! Run! The slaves have escaped!
Ah! Run for your lives! They'll kill us for certain!
Very likely, yes. Nalia attacks Bouncer.
I'll test your metal with cold steel!
Time is up for you, my friend.
These guys are worthless. Not gonna start fighting with them.
I'll test your metal with cold steel!
Who did that? You. Or was it you? That was definitely the bouncer.
Cast your metal with cold steel.
What? Hendak? You ignorant, barbaric slave! You're behind all of this chaos, aren't you? I'll take it out of your hide.
Enough, fiend. You no longer own me. And I'll ensure that you no longer claim ownership over any other as well. I've survived your hellish fighting bit for years. You are no match for me.
We shall see.
There. It is finally over, Leighton. All the years of cruel and evil acts that you have committed for nothing more than coins in your pocket. Burn in the abyss, fiend! I owe you my thanks once again.
50,000 experience points. Hmm.
I'll
You
cast
talking
your
to
metal
me?
with cold steel.
Yeah, no one cares about the fighting going on anymore. Holy crap, we're getting our ass kicked.
Scream! Scream for mercy!
Do these even have anything worthwhile? Don't. Ooh, yes they do. Spells. 8th level spells. We'll never be able to learn that. I mean, never be able to cast that. We might as well learn. It's a free experience. But at least some of them. Level 9 spells, I'm not so sure. Again, even though level 8 ones be much more valuable as scrolls. Level 6, Death Fog. Level 6, Nishu. That's a nice anti-mage ability. Hmm. Oh yeah, level 14. Another 4th level spell and 2 hit points, and that's pretty much it. Probably should take Stone Skin. Well, improved invisibility would also be fairly good in certain situations. Still, I'll take the Stone Skin.
I will always be grateful for your assistance.
Okay, what exactly did we get?
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Yeah. $1,000 gold again. $13,000. A couple thousand more and we could pay the guild fees. F3. Better spells. Simulacrum, level 8. Not for us. If it's a good spell, it's not for us. That's basically the rule of thumb here. Azure Edge. Throwing axe, capable of destroying undead creatures. Another item that we could use if we had enough levels. So this might be a thing that we want to hold on to, because it can be used as a thrown weapon. In certain situations, against certain undead, it could be incredibly useful. Battle Axe +3, +2 fire damage. Very good. Still don't want to buy it though. Sling of Seeking. Strength bonus added to missile damage. That would be a great. The Sleeper. Fall asleep for 18 seconds. Mauler's Arm. Increase strength to 18, totally worthless. Okay, I think there's at least one extra shopkeeper here. No, rest first.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
Oh god, another dream.
Stand. You rest each night uneasy. Yes, you are weary. You struggle daily. It will not end, you know, until you acknowledge what you are. You walk as a mortal, taking no advantage from your heritage, from your talents within. So many things of flesh are greater than you. Walk among them, these beasts that are less than you are. See their strength, see how easily you fall to their muscle and skill. Why do you stand for this? Why do you submit to the flesh when death is bred in your bones? Do you realize the power you might hold? When the world of flesh is beneath you, even creatures mysterious and magical will fall. Follow and receive the gift you are owed by the blood in your veins. Follow, if only to protect the weak that fell because of you.
Yeah, there was some kind of other shopkeeper here
It's
I want to talk
probably
to.
best left to me.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
+5 sling that doesn't require bullets. Demon Mace. 50% chance per hit of making target spellcaster lose 1 spell from memory. Yeah, that would be incredibly annoying. 25% chance of each hit confusing an opponent for 3 rounds. And save versus spells to negate it. It'll probably not really work on anyone. Still, it's a nice two-handed sword. Charisma and Wisdom Axe. Nothing particularly interesting. 1 extra attack per round. Okay, that's useful. It's not a minor thing, it'll double our attacks. It's a massive increase in our ability to do damage, so even though it might be a bit weaker otherwise, in general combat situations it would be by far superior to anything else. Not sure how important that ends up being. After all, we are more of a trickster, tool user, that sort of thing. What to do next? Suppose we could go after the slavers. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. And it's a little bit of extra cash. Would probably push us over the 15,000. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I think we might do it, because the 15,000 already would guarantee us a couple of items, medical items. At least a +2 ring of protection.
Strangers, perhaps you have more courage than the worms that frequent this pit of corruption. I am Anomen, warrior priest of Helm. What is your name?
Where do you get your idiotic accent from? Written too many romance novels. Yeah. Are you a force of evil or good? I'm no weak-willed goody two-shoes. I take what I want when I want. Renounce your words and confess your sins. Your threats are empty. My blade shall do my speaking from this point forward. Hanneman was just so full of talk, nothing else. Drakden. Okay, I'm gonna use this path to go to the Slaver compound. Just allows us to bypass quite a few traps.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Are we gonna kill something now? Come on, maybe? Something small. Anything. Huh?
Yeah, that seems like a bit of an unhealthy attitude, but again, it is a sword, so what exactly do you expect from it? It's a tool intended to kill things. Seems like if it has sentience, it's going to be very obsessed about killing things. I think we're going to just have to sing them a song. That should even out the situation here quite nicely.
I'm willing.
You do like songs, don't you? Okay, these guys just get confused and don't react to anything. can't even defend themselves.
You will pray for death when I am done with you. Ah! Ah!
No. We could get rid of the priest, that would be great. It can have those paralyzing abilities. Okay. Guess we have a party going around here.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
Ah, just get rid of the priest. We can handle the rest. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
There's the priest.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Quick bread at Umberley is all that stands between me and the sea's bottom. Sure enough, eh?
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Come on.
Hot butter.
No one's hitting anyone. Excellent. He's sort of real troublesome though. These are not good opponents. These are not strong opponents, and still we're struggling to really do anything against them.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your
Some of my finest work.
And more of them.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Injured, injured, uninjured.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Scream! Scream!
Holy crap.
Plant a blade in your innards, plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Injured, uninjured, uninjured.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Holy crap. Archer is incredibly accurate and we're dead.
This is gonna be a real short trip.
Never realized how accurate it is. It's probably done pretty much 10-15 points of damage for every round, and it hits 2-3 times per round. I don't know why, but it's really good.
Give me some direction. What is it?
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Kill it,
Plant a
please.
blade in your innards, I will.
Why am I doing 1
Scream.
point of damage
Scream for
with my bow
mercy.
goddamn roll? Yeah, we're going to have to bail on this. That's what happens when your only healing ability is to cure light wounds. I really need to go and buy some proper healing potions.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Time is up for you, my friend.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do ain't pretty.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Yeah.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
I really want wands very fast. Wonder if someone actually sells an infinite amount of them.
Innards, I will.
I don't think so. So it's a much more limited resource than it was in Baldur's Gate 1. Which sort of makes sense. I mean, you are supposed to have more powerful abilities in general, so you would have less need of them anyway. Healing potions. Studded leather armor. Ah. Archers had medical bows. That's why they were good. So, the next room has trolls. Well, at least a troll. The problem with having two trolls is simply that I don't think I have the means to kill the bodies. don't seem to be affected by my singing, which seems odd. Hard to tell with monsters, though. Now, one of you bastards had flaming arrows. Fire arrows. Yes, these are terrible arrows. Even if your goal is to kill trolls. They're probably the worst arrows that can do the job, but some excellent. To do with the other one though. Elf mine with meteors. Excellent. Hello, little child.
Oh, you don't live here.
Free 3,500. Just putting up some defenses. This could be really heavily trapped. Yeah, 44 points of damage held, and we have no
I'm
life.
waiting, if it must be done.
Fucking game. I'd rather die at this point so I didn't load and evade the trap entirely. That's prismatic spray. Yeah, and it's not going anywhere.
Hello? Who are you?
Okay, that's, I think, all the slaves. Slaver wizard. Don't think I can handle this many at the same time, so at least one of the wizards has to be dealt with some other way. Ooh, this looks promising.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Yeah, the wizard's gonna lose this. Ah, excellent.
Hmm?
Come on. Ooh.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
It's probably best left to me.
Probably is.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Jack, hold still.
Plant a blade in your innards.
Injured, badly injured, uninjured.
Let's do this, quick and pain.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your
You
innards,
talking to
I
me?
will.
Don't go there. There's still one hostile wizard there. Don't want to go and have him blast us.
Innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Come on, it's a slaver guard. Excellent.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Yeah? Hey, not a concern.
Potentis.
And shit.
Hold still.
Yeah, we're dead. I was hoping I could evade the mage until we've killed all the rest, but no.
I hope this is worth it.
We could cause trouble for them.
Yeah?
How about just one cloud kill? Just get it over with.
You will suffer. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll see.
Yeah, good luck getting out of there.
This spell is ruined.
What? Yeah. I suppose it's about as good use for a wand as we can get. Ooh. Fun. You have to have realistic expectations.
Give me some direction.
Cloud Kill is a wonderful thing, but
I'm waiting.
it's not gonna kill anything too extremely powerful. But nice sizable group of low to mid level
It's done.
enemies. No problem. Yeah, better save. I won't survive any traps.
I'm there.
Sensible thing would be to just get the hell out and rest. Yeah, that's death for us. Missed. No, it hit the stone skin. Point of fear. 3 charges. Holy crap, a cloak of protection that actually is useful for us. Usually you get those when their long scenes stop being useful. Potion of Ice Dust. They protect from a fire attack. Protects all within the area from fire damage for 1 round. It could be very useful in very limited situations, like protection from dragon breath or something like that. There could still be enemies here. Probably actually are. Shit. Well, since we've already cleared the resistance here, we might as well rest and come and loot the rest.
If it must be. It's probably best left to me.
Yoink! Got your nose.
Time is up for you, my friend.
We might be able to kill this with the traps here.
Yeah.
Prismatic spray is very deadly.
Time is up for you, my friend.
Actually, it can't come up here, probably. So, can I rest now? Not exactly in great shape still, but it should be good enough to finish this. Lack of any kind of healing capabilities is the real killer.
I hope this is worth it.
We need to just go and buy potions. There's no getting around that. It's just very expensive. It's like 500 for a single potion. That's ridiculous. Guess we should buy the crappier potions. They're cheap for a reason. did I do that? Young thief. Ooh.
Yeah! Hit it! Hit it again!
Well, the weaker healing potions aren't exactly worthless. They just won't really... They aren't usable during fighting. And we're done. Yeah, this wasn't a very good place. It's fairly serious traps and fighting as far as our abilities are concerned. And in exchange we got basically nothing.
Yeah?
Suppose the bows could be worth a few thousand. Enough to pay our guild dues. Yep, so it's not a total waste of time. And we have a single healing potion. That's something. I think I'll actually try to see if I can pay the 15,000 now. Get the items in there. Because I want to see which one of the items we can actually take advantage of. And two, I would like to get into the position where I can start hoarding gold for my own needs. Most of the useful items you'll basically find anyway. So the ones we're gonna spend gold on will be usables, like wands, potions, that sort of stuff. At least mostly, I think. There's going to be exceptions with a couple of items.
I got some cheap beer for you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Is anyone willing to hear my plea? Anyone? You all know me.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
We could do other reminder jobs for the Thieves Guild anyway. They're fairly lucrative and fairly simple. No. Let's sell the bows, get the necessary funds,
waitresses, don't I?
and pay the fee. Should have worthless potions. 1,000 gold needed. 3,000 gain.
You
No.
want some whiskey?
We still have an extra armor we want to get rid of. Solid leather armor +2. Yeah, report our success.
I will always be grateful for your assistance.
$4,000 gold, 38,000 experience points. And we gain a couple of items. Bastard sword +1/+3 versus shapeshifters. This is worthless. And a plate mail. Again, worthless.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
$23,000.
Hello, friends. Might I? Ah, but you shouldn't. She is worthy of your trust.
I'm not
If you
interested
feel worthy of
in
questions, think on
meeting
it.
your
But the door
mistress.
is closing soon. Do not delay too long.
Wow, an adventurer.
What is it?
Ah, okay, the first major milestone reached. I think these guys will pick a fight with you.
Out of my way! You there!
Calm down, Corvale. Mr. F don't like you killing people in the streets.
Shut your mouth, dwarf! As for you, I said get your stinking hide out of my way!
Keep barking, dog. Just watch that your little keeper doesn't yank on your leash too hard. And fighting words. Yep. Agreed. Is there a guard here?
For the glory of all.
I need backup, was the first thing he said. I don't think he does. So there...
Scream! Scream for mercy!
Guard should be fairly good at this. I'm gonna sing them a song. See if we can disrupt them a little bit. Yeah, we can. If we would only try to get away from them, this would be just enough. But it isn't.
I can break an arm or a leg for a couple or two.
The problem is why I have a problem is that I can't cast a spell here. Because the called wizards will come after me, and it's just more and more trouble. Yeah, my armor class is now total shit.
For the glory of all.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, 4,000 experience. I didn't expect to get that much from these losers.
Scream! Scream for mercy!
I'm going to have to use the bow.
Let's do this. Quick and pain.
You and me. Let's go.
I'd like to cast so badly. Let's see if we can lure them inside here. Either way, I can cast my protections.
I hope this... Yeah, I'll see to it.
You and me. Let's go.
Hold still.
Critical miss.
Kill, kill, kill. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we are not a match for a fighter. Just not even remotely. Yeah, we lost all our defenses without hitting a single hit. Holy shit, are we terrible. I guess I always knew a bard is going to have a lot of weaknesses because it can't specialize. I never thought it would suck this badly. I thought it would basically be, yeah, weaker warrior and naturally a shitty mage. But it's like... it's basically a shitty mage instead of a shitty mage with a vastly improved item selection. At least that's, I mean, weapon selection mainly at this point. So it's far more inferior than I thought. I thought I could rely on the combat capabilities somewhat. Now I know I just can't. A thief would have been much better as far as combat is concerned. Much better. I'm not just sure the few extra spells we can carry are gonna carry us all that far. Very worried about that.
I'll be of help to you, if I can.
Take your money.
Very good. Just so you be knowing, you be going to the Shadow Master Aaron Linvale.
45,000 quest experience points gained.
Allies are expensive in the city of Coin, but you are certain you have made a wise investment. Through Galen Bale, you have purchased the aid of Aaron Linvale, Shadow Master of Athkatla. As ominous as that may sound, you have little other choice. Already you have felt the influence of those working against your search for Irenicus.
The girl they brought in, she's a cute one, isn't she?
I do believe I'll have to practice some enchantment spells on that one.
Hold. What was that sound?
You two, the new prisoner. He's escaped.
What? When? Where is he?
He's in the lower... Gods, no. He comes. He's here.
I cannot be caged. I cannot be controlled. Understand this as you die, ever pathetic, ever fools. Hello, little one. You and I have a great deal to do.
What are you planning?
Not to worry. Nothing worse than what I shall do to your friend.
It's probably... Hey, not a...
I want to move around in being invisible. There's a lot of trouble we could stumble upon.
I'll see to it.
I think Aaron Linvale will give us some items immediately. That's basically what I'm relying on. Either way, once I've talked to him, we'll end there.
I'm willing.
Explain your intent and make it good.
What is it? I hope this is worth it.
The saving grace of our bard might be the high level abilities, because we are technically, we have thief abilities, so we could potentially get access to those. We are also are a caster, so we could get access to high level spells, in theory at least. I'm not sure how that would work, because you usually have to be able to cast 9th level spells before you can use them. But with a bard, maybe there's exceptions. What I'm saying is, and are we gonna get access to the warrior abilities too? Those are really good, and if we could get access to those, the 1 attack per round wouldn't matter, because with the special attacks you could get 10 attacks per round. Even warriors have to use those. So, depending on what we'll actually get as high level abilities, it'll determine really how much viability this class has at Thronefall. I could see almost all of them being applied, because there's still a limited number of levels, so you can't have everything even though you have the options, because you still want to focus on certain things. 2, I don't see what's the strength of choosing a bard at this point. Basically, if you're out of spells, I suppose you can sing your little song, but it just isn't particularly good. Probably because the game is so combat oriented, and you can have a fairly large group. If you play a pen and paper game, you probably won't have enough people to play a large group. I mean, a 6-person group. You probably have more like 4 people actually playing around there somewhere, and then someone DMing. So Bard is much more attractive, because it can basically cover almost any weakness in the party. So if you have a Bard, Cleric is pretty much the only thing it can cover at all, but everything else, it can be your backup caster, backup warrior, backup anything. So give your items to me.
Welcome to this place. I've looked forward to seeing you. I am, as you know, Aaron Linvale.
And I am Bob, as you know. Could we please do what we must?
Right to the point, eh? That's fine with me. You are a very capable person, and I wish to propose a trade of services.
I propose that you give me what I have coming already. I have paid.
First and foremost, you will be compensated for the gold you have paid.
I will give you several magical items that are yours to keep regardless of what comes. That's what we wanted to know.
Now, I know you are eager to set off after Imoen, and I assure you that the time will come soon. It takes time to allocate the funds, however.
Not usable by a thief and a fighter, so we can use it. Meaning magic resistance 5%, vocalize, we can't be silenced. Decrease spellcasting speed by 1, always good. Immunity to level drain. Ah. that feels good. That feels good. At least that's something. Why doesn't the thief can't use it? By the way, that is excellent news. So, not everything is working against us. It's daytime, right? Yeah, very early in the day. I'm not going to. I'm gonna try to do the other thieves guild missions. Why not? It's a fairly simple infiltration job. Rewards you quite well.
I'll see to it.
There's not a lot of fighting involved, at least in the earlier parts. We do have to kill a mage that is protected by golems. We can easily bypass the golems, but we can't bypass the mage. And we don't have the spells to break down their defenses. So I'm not sure how the hell I'm supposed to kill that though. There's always ways. Not so sure we want to go after it now. If we take the Thieves Guild job, we'll pretty much have to. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We might be better off with something else. So at least until I can buy the spell we need. I need a breach spell of some sort that can lower his spell defenses. Well, I can lower his spell defenses. Spell thrust. Unless he has some kind of extremely high level spell mantle or something like that. And I don't think he has. So we couldn't take him out with using physical attacks, but we suck at those anyway. So we might be able to do it by simply using spell damage. That sounds like a plan. This won't do us any good. Neither will this though. We need our own protections. We probably want... What do we want? We need... That's not going to do any good. We need at least probably a couple of spell thrusts. Something to reveal it when he goes invisible. And maybe a little bit of damage. Although I don't think these will help all that much. Not sure if Stone Skin is gonna do us any favors. Improved invisibility is to prevent him from casting single target spells at us. He's going to be a lot stronger spellcaster. So maybe with the help of those attack spells, we can use a combination of our own attacks and arrows to take him on. No, we don't have anything. No, we have one oil of speed. So I think we can do it. Might not be all that pretty, but I think we can do it.
An excellent day for whatever you're after.
You wouldn't happen to have something interesting. Maybe fire shield, blue. Ice Storm. No saving throw. It's basically if you want to try to attempt to disrupt someone's casting. That reminds me, I think we need to hunt down a spell called Sunburst. It's basically a fireball that uses us as the center and explodes around us. Doesn't harm us, but what I think it ignores magic resistance. And it should be maybe a 5th level spell, maybe 6. Either way, it's within our reach. And not something we'll have to really worry about for some time. But yeah. Let's join the shadow... Oh, what are they? Shadow thieves? Yep. So we're allied with them.
Kill, that over there?
Why don't we? So we're already allied with them. Might as well do some proper work for them. Ruinal Bloodskull.